So f of x equals g of x. That means that they're equal. So when I look at number 1 on that first page, 2 fitness clubs, adding new members, blah, 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 club A, blah, blah, club B. Here's what I know. I know that club A has 450 members and adds 15 new members each month. Each is my clue word that I have a variable there. And if I'm looking for them to be equal, I'm going to write them as equal. Club B has 400 members, and they add 25 each month. Okay? So I would simplify, combine, get x alone to solve. So here we go. I would subtract 25x here to make that a 0. I would subtract 450 here and make that 0. And I would do that in one fell swoop. Negative 10x equals negative 50 divided by negative 10. X equals 5. So after how many months will they be the same? 5. Your clue is that they are equal to each other. Okay? So that's just a little note to self. And you just solve those. Okay? Both of these are lines. Okay? So that's what we're looking for. The other way to do it, okay, is with the calculator. You will type in those equations. Please do that now. You can push graph, but it won't help you because 450 is not going to be on there. So I'm going to go straight to the table. Look in the Y's, and what am I looking for? Where they're the same, because they're equal. Look at here, 525, 525. What is my X? Look at it. 5. So X equals 5. So when f of x equals g of x, what can you do if you don't know how to solve it? Type it in that calculator. Okay? Questions about that? Okay? When I look at number 2, because I want to give you more than one way to figure these out. Number 2, I have g of x equals x squared plus 2x minus 8. And then I have f of x equals 3 over 2x plus 5 over 2. Select all the values of x where g of x equals f of x, or vice versa. Sorry. Okay. It's got fractions. We're not going to freak out, right? Because our calculator does those. But one way to do that, if you don't want to type it in, is you have answer choices. So you can take these answer choices and substitute them in for x and see which value makes these two the same. That's another way to do that. Okay? Just another way to do that. Because on your calculator, it's not going to give you decimals every time. If you type them in as fractions, it should give you fraction answers. Okay? But that is something to consider with these. Substituting them in. Okay? Alright, turn the page. Number 3, okay, I'm sorry, on number 2, here's what I want you to write. Here's your clue. Sometimes you need to sub in answers for x. Okay? If fractions, okay? Especially if it's fractions. Sometimes decimals. Alright? So if your calculator's not giving you the answers, then the answers are most likely fractions or decimals. So you're going to want to sub in your answer choices. Maybe I should put choices there. Answer choices. Okay? If you're not getting them on the calculator, because it won't always give you those decimal or fraction answers. Okay? Questions? Number 3 is going to work that same way. Number 4. Which system of equations has only one solution? Type it in. You know what I'm saying? You're going to type those in the calculator. You're going to go to y equals. You're going to type in the first one, type in the second one, and you're going to see which ones have only one solution. What you need to know here is one solution. If you're getting one solution, okay, you're looking for intersections here. Okay? So it should only have one intersection. So that's your note for that. Okay? Number 5, your note is for absolute value. You go to math, arrow over to numbers, and it's the first one. Calculator functions will not be told to you. Okay? Just letting you know. Okay. Turn over to let's do number 16. Turn over to number 16 and let's remind ourselves how to set these up. One cable television provider has a $60 setup fee and charges $80 per month per each. Words that end in ly give you that variable. And the other cable provider has $160 equipment fee and charges $70 per month. When will they be the same? Please find that answer now. Do what you know you need to do here. Remember, there are two ways to do that. What'd you get? Yep. So remember, if you remember how to solve it, and that works better for you, then set them equal and solve, right? If not, how many of you typed in your calculator and found it? Excellent. 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 Okay? Each, per, those are my variable words. Monthly, or LY words. Monthly, weekly, daily. Okay? If you have per month and per day, if you have two pers in the same question, find out which one they really want to know. Do they tell you how many days? That you're looking for the other one. Okay? Remember, there's only one. Okay? Only one. One variable per equation. Okay? Alrighty, so that is packet 5, reminders of how to get those answers.